was I supposed to say again? One guy said installment, and then the other guy was like,
just go with your heart, okay?
Installment.
Just go with your gut feeling.
All right, this is the second installment of the vurbmoto. This is the second installment of the vurbmoto Bonfire Sessions. Just chilling.
Thanks, Jason. I'm Eli Moore. That's Rockstar James, but he doesn't matter. And we're here with Jason Anderson, just talking. We were just grilling up some food, and we ate too much of it. And now I'm really full, so I want you to talk some, Jason, because that was too much talking for me to do.
Yeah, we had Chef Boyard James over here grill up some food, because that's one of his specialties.
We're gonna be cooking up some good stuff.
Yeah, we got shrimp inside, vegetables are being grilled up indoors, got steak on the grill, also have ham steak in there, cooking up some chicken for Jason, and we're just about done. Potatoes in the tinfoil should be done pretty quick, and then we're gonna eat. And I'm pretty excited, been running around, I feel like I'm sweating.
But the key aspect of the meal is the toothpicks, okay? Because I'm making like mini shish kebabs on these things. I've got some zucchini, some ham steak, and some actual steak.
That's a great idea.
Is it not a great idea?
And just munched down after a long day of riding my new KTMs. So it was fun.
Yeah, why don't you take us through your day? I mean, you had a pretty tough day.
Yeah, testing and cycled over here and then grubbed down. So, I mean, it was a good day. I mean, any day riding your dirt bike's a good day.
I'd have to agree with that 100%. Would you agree with that, Eli?
That any day riding your dirt bike is a good day?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. I blew my bike up last week and it was not a good day. So how's testing going? How's the KTM? It's not your first time ever riding KTMs,
No.
but you haven't for a while. So how's it going?
Riding the KTM's good. I think I've always meshed on the KTM's well. So, yeah, it's good. I feel kind of like back at home a little bit. And, I mean, I ripped on them in the past, so let's see if we could repeat the how good I was on them back then. I mean, I'm racing pros, it's a whole different game, but, you know, hopefully be on the box more than not.
I mean, I think your progression has been pretty evident already. You know, I've been out at the track once a week to see what you're doing, and whether you lie to me about your lap times on Friday or not, you have always backed them up when I come out Monday, and every week I've been out, you've knocked a solid second off your lap time, and then held it there and averaged that, you know, on 25 lap motos. I mean, when the gate drops it, you know, whether it's Anaheim or the first round of East Coast when you race, you only have to do 15 laps, so yet you're out there doing 25.
Yeah, for sure. So I've just been strictly doing my program, you know, like I'm up to like 15 push-ups. So helps
One
my guns.
push-up per lap. That's how it's done, right?
Yeah.
And still knocking a second off with the push-up.
Because motocross is that easy. That
I threw in some sit-ups in there
equals
the
one
other
lap.
day, so I feel like
Well, slow down, dude. Have you ever heard of overtraining? You did push-ups and sit-ups?
Oh, don't even start this guy in
Out
overtraining.
of
No,
control,
hey,
okay?
you take this guy to a truck race, and I had to take a chair from an old man and old lady because he didn't want to stand up because he didn't want to overtrain. But it was sitting down, he was okay to watch the truck races.
Hey, you know
but
what?
standing,
Old people, they've done
overtraining.
enough sitting.
you know
okay?
how brutal
Yeah.
those whoops
Yeah.
are?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty gnarly, so
Exactly. James doesn't hit the whoops every day, so
fire is literally coming at my face.
he just chills on Facebook, so.
All right, so 2014 Supercross season coming up. This is what, your fourth year?
Yeah, going into my
Your
fourth year.
year. So what is it? Is this championship year? that we're
Yeah,
going for?
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not going for a championship in my fourth year, I might as well just be chilling on the couch, not riding a dirt bike, you know? Like, I mean, I've had enough time to learn and everything, and I'm on a KTM, and the KTM won the West Coast Championship last year, so if I'm not up there battling for the championship, I mean, that's all I want right now. So if I don't get that, I mean, it's gonna kind of be, I wouldn't say a bummer, but I mean, it's time, you know.
And you said, are you riding West Coast for sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm the only guy riding right now. Joey is is hurt, so he's gonna have minimal time to get ready for West Coast if he even wanted to race West Coast, and I'm way ahead of the curve right now. So more than he is, since he hasn't been able to ride very much.
So your KTM, is it basically like it's a factory bike? Like
Yeah,
Roxy's bike last year?
yeah, exactly. And we have some different stuff. Like, I mean, like, we're running our triple clamps and just some different stuff like handlebars and but most of it's all factory.
The
so.
team basically just has different sponsors, but the bike is competitive
And black
comparable.
plastics.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Rockstar Energy.
Black plastics are badass.
Black plastic's badass.
Well, it's got to look
No
good with our
argument there.
it's got to look good with our Rockstar Energy logo,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I appreciate that.
well, I need that stuff, dude, because I quit training, you know, and I get all my energy from Rockstar.
Right, exactly.
now,
That's
so.
all you do for training is you drink Rockstar Energies. The giant cans, the 100 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100 ounces. I'm kind of concerned that we just let this out, though.
Oh, shit.
Now nobody's training. Now we're back to...
Cut.
Good.
No.
Carmichael ruined it for everybody.
No,
No
no.
training, stupid
This
kids.
just
Don't
brought us
do
back
it.
to the fun, I think.
Okay.
I mean, should we talk about your first year and your progression throughout? I mean, would you say you're
Well,
in your fourth year or your third
What
year?
was interesting, actually, I remembered something that I wanted to say, is that because you were KTM and on amateurs in the A class, and everybody expected you to go pro after Loretta's that year, and then something didn't work out, and you rode A again. So it's actually pretty unusual for a rider of your caliber to ride A 2 years.
Yeah.
So-
But on that last year, you were on Cowie's, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, well, basically there was no rides left, and the KTM deal kind of just fell through with what we had going on with them. So I ended up, I mean, I had some offers to ride pro, but it was better for me just to stay amateur and ride with Cowie for a year. And I mean, it ended up working out. I had a killer last second A year. So it was, I mean, I won the Horizon Award, and then got a ride with Bobby on Rockstar. And then ended up going into my first year, and it was definitely a train wreck, but just been building from there.
Now, when you say, why was it a train wreck?
I just didn't do good at all. I mean,
it was honestly, it was a like, it would help if he came from our amateur team to our pro team. There was a disconnect there, where he didn't really know what he needed to do necessarily coming in. There was no one.
I think it would help if I would have actually trained too.
Right. So he didn't know.
No, we've been over this, kids. Training is bad, not badass.
No, no, but
not part of Project Badass. Okay, continue.
But
sorry.
for real, like that's basically was like the only deal is that's kind of what I didn't do because I never really did it like amateurs, and I just got away with it. So I think that's something that I just brought into pros, and I thought I could just send it like I did then, and you can't.
What is your number this year?
17.
Let's point something out with that. Barsha won on 17. The next year, Eli won on 17. Now it's Jason's turn on 17.
17. You got some big shoes to fill in the 17, but it's brought good luck to those who have had it thus far.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully the number 17 will be up there, for sure.
Right. You've got a 1 in your number. Well, you had a 1 in your number last year.
You want to see?
I am getting smoked out. No. We're not switching seats. So how did nationals go this year?
Nationals was going good. I mean, we were working our way up and just kept getting better and better. Then I ended up getting a podium at Millville. And then once I went to Unadilla, and I was like feeling good, like I was riding good and everything, but then I ended up crashing pretty hard the second moto. And that was kind of it for the season. I mean, I was kind of hurt my knee a little bit going into Utah. Then I got sick at Utah, and then that went into Elsinore, and then Elsinore was a train wreck. So the last 3 rounds were just not good. But like even those last 3 rounds, I was killing it. So for half of some of the motos, you know.
I mean, you were running the lap times of the front runners coming through the pack. So I think that's pretty commendable.
Yeah, but I need to be up front. So it was.
Is your starts,
I
right?
was just gonna say, was it starts?
Yeah.
That you
Yeah, for
struggling
sure.
with?
And yeah, but it was good. I mean, getting a podium, and I mean, I felt like I should have been up there a little bit more than I was, but you know, it was good. I mean, it was a better year. I've been progressing year to year, getting better and better. So hopefully we can just keep that that trend going.
Can we go back to Salt Lake again? Because for me, that was like the best moment of my motocross involvement ever was when Jason won Salt Lake. I've never been so excited and to watch something go down in person.
Would you say that was like winning for you? Like,
I felt like it.
Did you feel like one of those pageant moms when like their daughter?
I did. I felt like the pageant grandpa on Bad Grandpa.
On Bad Grandpa.
Yeah,
okay.
actually, that's
yeah, sure.
I mean, I couldn't have been happier. That was
movie
like,
references.
that was
Go
happier.
see it if you haven't, so you'll get that joke.
Yeah, that was probably the best part of the movie, actually. And
but you were proud.
I was very proud. I was very proud. I mean, and it wasn't just a fluke.
Did
it wasn't
you
because
jump
other
up
people
and down
crashed.
at all when he won?
I can't even really remember what I was doing, but just the way that he took off, pulled away, rode like a veteran, didn't make mistakes, and those were the gnarliest whoops of the year, I'll have you know. And standing there watching him,
I already knew.
Standing there watching him go through those the last 2 laps was really scary, especially after Blake crashing in the whoops earlier in the year.
Yes.
So that was obviously in the back of my mind, but
that was pretty nervous every lap, especially like the last lap. I almost
could
wanted to
feel it.
roll them, but I felt like rolling them would have been the sketchiest thing to do because they were so deep.
You know what else really cool happened in Salt Lake one time? Is,
Are you talking about when he crashed in the Sipes?
Yeah. So I'm standing over there, right? And there's a crash on the parade lap in the first turn. I'm like, what? Who are these idiots? Who are these idiots? And I look over like somebody's shoulder and I see 2 Rockstar helmets and I'm like, really? And then I look up and I see the replay and I see Jason just doing a Kevin Windham nose manual all the way down the start, right into the back of Sipes, and they're just like stuck together in a knot. And then, even more impressive, Jason gets back, gets a good start.
I pulled the whole shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a really good start.
Was that your first podium?
Yeah.
That was your first Supercross
And
podium.
you got a second, right?
Yeah.
But how impressive was it going over the first triple when he actually removed his Liat brace after he forgot to reattach it?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
yes.
he forgot to reattach it after the first turn pile up on the parade lap, and then somehow just ripped it off so clean and like it was supposed to come off, like it was detachable, like a tear off. Like a tear off.
No, like
Liat.
it was like the space shuttle. You know how like when it gets out of the atmosphere,
Oh, right.
it just like
Yeah, it detaches.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what his Liat brace.
It worked out. Like
amazing.
if he did it again, I wouldn't be bummed because I'd know it's coming, a podium.
That's just gonna be the new thing, is to just take your Liat brace and throw
The bummer
it. That would
part
be
is
the most
I
badass
wear
thing.
the straps now, so if it did come unhooked, it would be stuck and it would be annoying. But
You just have to up the badass quotient and just take the straps off and then
just like
Take the
go
Liat
go
off.
over one triple and just go and then go.
No, you're just gonna have to hit the triple and you're gonna have to preload it because you're not gonna be able to scrub it. And you're gonna have to be like, psh, psh, and do it all in one move.
You could.
Psh, psh,
I mean, I don't see how
I like
that
Oh,
your
could
sound
go wrong.
effects.
I don't see. Psh, psh.
What do you think is the most fun type of riding?
Probably for me, fun would be going back home and like trail riding and just riding in the hills. Like riding public tracks is cool and all, but I mean, I'd rather ride like in the hills or just trails. I like trail riding a lot, and pit bikes for sure.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, pit bikes are sick.
I'll have you know that I'm like ranked #1 in the world on a pit bike.
I don't
Like,
know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think that's
for real,
true.
like, no, I'm leaving modesty at the door. There is nobody on the planet that is faster than me on a stock 110. I'm not talking about all those stupid beefed up with the
Okay,
Marzocchi forks, the $12,000 chassis. No.
I'm on the
I'm
same
talking
program.
about a stock 110.
is the
Yeah.
best.
Give me some bars,
What about
and
clutch?
that's
No
probably
clutch?
it. No
Clutch or no clutch?
clutch.
No clutch.
No clutch.
100% stock.
No clutch.
So it has to be an
Stock.
older one because the new ones come with clutches.
No, you could buy a new one without a clutch.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I would agree with
I
that.
don't
It's
play
a
the clutch
KLX 110, not the KLX 110L. KLX 110L has a clutch.
110.
Oh, yeah, you get the L edition, huh?
Yeah,
You
no,
would.
no.
And you know, the L
Yeah, you
stands
did.
for lady.
Hey, I didn't say I wanted it.
What else do we have to talk about? I think we've covered all of our bases here.
Yeah, there's so much more to this guy, though.
All right. Oh, I
can't
know
put
he's a
it-
dynamic person. Like, just look at the mustache.
We
talk
could
about
talk
that?
about the mustache.
Yeah,
actually.
because
I mean,
well, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but like I like mustaches. a
oh, I
little
didn't
bit.
even. I hadn't
So-
even seen yours. Oh, there's
Stop! You haven't even seen it.
There's one there. There's one there.
He's hating.
How,
my-
how long have you been growing
hater.
that, actually?
It got to this length within like 3 weeks, but then it hasn't gone any further.
Yeah, but that was months ago.
No, this is like a month.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You were growing it before I came to
A
California.
month
and
plus
I've been here for
another
almost 2
plus
months.
30 days. Like
Is that like a requirement if you live in New Mexico? You need to have a mustache.
I feel like I'm embracing New Mexico by running the
Okay,
mustache.
I like it.
So like
All right. You're embracing your
inner
New Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
Inner New Mexican, yeah.
And I think mustaches are just badass.
Mustaches
Hey.
are badass.
I don't think anyone's here to argue that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Says
I don't know why anyone
the
would.
little girl over there that doesn't have a mustache.
No,
I
he
had
has
a beard.
one.
I had a beard
He's got
last week.
he's got an understache.
I had a beard
You
last
got the
week.
flavor
I thought I would
saver.
change it up and go completely opposite. I just kind of reversed it. But this will never go away. This was there when I was born.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing a fan has asked you to sign?
I mean, I have signed boobs before, but they weren't ones that you would want to sign.
Oh,
Damn it.
You know?
What? Hey,
He just crushed
now
some
just to
dreams.
clarify, what are the boobs that I want to sign and what are the boobs that I don't want to sign?
If they're over 50, you don't want to sign them.
Speak for yourself.
I mean,
So you've had 50 plus women
I've had
ask
one.
you to sign their boobs.
Okay, and then
Did you go through
I
it?
hope you know you're gonna tell
Did
that.
you-
well, you
Yeah, did
can't
you
really
do
tell
it?
them like no, and then they were in line and someone already did it before me. I think it was like Treadle, back like when we were teammates, and shit, I couldn't really tell him no if he said yes, you know.
Absolutely not.
And so you did it.
Yeah.
You got right on those leathery motherfuckers and you signed.
Was it hard to sign? Like, did the
We're
pen
gonna
like stick
we
like
need
you were
to
signing
use
a
that so we
T-shirt?
can just bleep
It
out.
was like trying to like do your autograph on sandpaper.
Oh
Old
my.
lady booby.
Old lady boobs.
You know she hasn't washed those either. Was she? I have so many questions.
Did you get her
Was she
number?
wearing? Yeah. Did you
you
get
get
her
her
phone number?
number?
Was she wearing a
No.
bathing suit or something?
No,
What
dude.
race was it at?
It was Atlanta.
No, it was.
I was gonna say
it was.
Daytona.
It was Houston, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I don't really remember like specifics. I know what race, and I know it wasn't that great. And then there was probably a couple other times, but I'm not really. Don't remember. I probably erased those from my memory.
Have you ever had some smoke show girl come up and ask for your autograph and you just give her your phone number too?
Not yet. I've thought about it though.
So you definitely have seen some chicks in the autograph
Yeah.
line that you're like, whoa.
I feel like
come
you've never
back here
signed a
after
good
the
boob.
race.
I haven't.
You've never signed a good boob. That's sad. Like, I mean, we
Have
need
you?
we need to fix that.
Have you signed a good boob?
I mean, you control the rock star girls, dude. God knows there's plenty of good boobs there.
There are a lot of good boobs there. I'd have to agree with that.
Dude, I have been working on a piece of steak that's stuck in my teeth this whole time. I cannot get it. Yeah, I think we're good now. We can cut.
I don't even think we needed any of that end part. We failed in that 5 questions thing.
I don't think so. I think that was some good discussion.
I think
we
it was-
talked about signing old lady
it was
boobs and
3.
shit.